And new teammates walking into that dressing room, I suppose it's all new faces for you, yeah?
Yeah, all new faces. The only one I might recognise is Pinnock. He was at Maidstone, obviously, same league, but yeah, that's about it for me.
Yeah, I mean, he came here in January, he's been a massive hit, he's been scoring goals, made the step up from the National League. Can you draw inspiration from that yourself, or you're naturally confident yourself in your own ability?
Yeah, well, I'm always confident with my own ability, but it shows that he's taken the step up, it can be done, and there's a lot of players out there that don't really get the chance to, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You said that you get into the prime of your career, it's described you as a marquee signing. How important is this move at this stage in your career?
It's massive for me. This is why it was such an important, this is why I wanted to come here, because I felt like I have got a point to prove in League One after a couple of bad seasons where through injury and different styles of play. So I feel like I've definitely got a point to prove in League One, and coming to a place like this where they're going to give me service is exactly what I needed.
What would you say your strengths as a goalkeeper?
I think every goalkeeper obviously has a base level of shot stopping, which I feel like mine's really high. Obviously, that's what Bezo and Bassi and the manager have seen in me to bring me to the club. But no, I just feel like my kicking is a big element in my game. I'm a pretty long distance kicker, so hopefully that can, obviously with the new signing as well of Hanson, hopefully that can help us win some games.
You played Championship football, you made appearances for Reading, you made your debut against Preston. How does it compare between 23s football and first team football?
I think it's really that competitive sort of edge to a game, and like needing to win every week is a bit different. But 23s football obviously has that potential for growth in a player and helping you develop. But I think there comes a time where you need to kick on and try and get in men's football and be in a competitive league.
And you've had your battles against us over the years, haven't you? Of course, I think you played against us for Bristol City in the JPT, and then of course for Gillingham as well. What do you remember those games?
Yeah, obviously always tough games. Always worked hard. AFC teams, and it's like you said, the pitch looks brilliant as well. The pitch is excellent out there, so it's hopefully going to be a good setting for us to play some good football this year. But like you said, the fans have always been behind them, and it's always been quite a good atmosphere here whenever I've played here. So I'm looking forward to them being on my side this time.
And you played against Wimbledon twice last season. I believe it was a defeat and a victory. What do you remember about playing against the Dons?
Yeah, it's difficult games. Big, strong, physical team. You beat us at your place, which is now my place.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a difficult game, and like I said, I already knew some of the players. I knew some of the quality that was here, and I wanted to add to that.
Late 20s now. How motivated are you to make this next chapter of your career a big success?
Yeah, definitely. The older you get, you realise you are getting older. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, you want to do as well as possible. I've got certain targets that I want to reach before I retire, and yeah, hopefully I can achieve some of them while I'm here.
The fans play a massive part in this club. They're the driving force behind it. They've helped set the club up, taken it this far into League One. You're looking forward to getting to know more about the history. How much did you know of it before you came?
When I was at Sutton, the goalie coach was Seb Brown. I know about his story here, and sometimes he mentions it. Well, not sometimes, I say a lot of the time he mentions it. So yeah, I do know about the history of the club and how it's a great story of how they've come up from in the situation they was, and people getting behind the club and bringing it now. You've been in 2 seasons now in League One, so I think it's a fantastic story and one that's still being written and still going, and that's why I thought I would like to be here to keep going with the club and pushing on and see the club's got ambition. And I saw that moving back to the old stadium, which is good. It excites me.